let's make a beautiful necklace using the February 2025 Floral Fantasy from Bead Box. Hey y'all, it's April. Thanks for stopping by my crazy creative life. In today's video, I wanted to make another piece of jewelry using the February 2025 Bead Box, the Floral Fantasy. So we're going to make a necklace, possibly a bracelet, but at least a necklace for today's video. So if that sounds interesting, keep watching. All right, I had already put it together, and so I took it apart, and then I'm going to put it right back together for you guys. And I don't know, back last month, I think, I had cut off a big piece of a tiger tail. It was pink. And then it broke, and I had to cut a whole new piece. And if you watched it, then you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I think this will be enough for this particular necklace. So, I've got roughly about 18 centimeters. Because I've already got my clamshell hook on here and a crimp bead on this end. And then we'll have to put some on this end. But it's roughly about 18 inches or roughly around 46 centimeters. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and get going. Oh, I hope I didn't mess some of this up. Alright. So I played around until I finally come up with, I think, a design that I was happy with. We're going to start off with an 8mm crackle agate faceted round beads in the Mystic Blue. So we're going to start off with one of those. And then I love those triangles. You've heard me say that. But it was the faceted crystal triangle beads in Slate Blue. So we're going to put 4 on here. Two, 3, and 4. Okay, I'm trying to think of the direction I'm going, so I'll be going that way. Next, we're going to add one of the blue. It was the 4mm crystal faceted bicone in light sapphire with an AB finish. So we're going to put 1 on here, followed by one of the spacer beads that look like the tulip. And I want it to go this direction. So we're going to put the open end in first. And then that little blue sapphire will sit right in it. Then we're going to put another of this bicone, the sapphire bicone, at the bottom. So it's going to look like that. Then I'm going to take 3 of those crackle agate, just like the very first one I used. We're going to put 3 on here. 1, 2, and 3. Then another of the light sapphire bicone. And then we're going to put the flower, what'd she call it? Well, yeah, it was the 7mm flower spacer bead. We're going to put 1 of those, followed by another light blue sapphire bicone. All right, next we are going to take one of those, the hematites, the 8mm hematite in the metallic blue. I'm going to put 1 of those on there, followed by 3 of the ones that I said look like blueberries, but it's the 6mm lapis lazuli. So we're going to do 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3. And these do vary in color just slightly. And then we're going to follow that with another of that metallic, the hematite with the metallic blue. then the light sapphire, the floral spacer bead or flower spacer bead, and a light sapphire. Okay, and that's the pattern. So this is just going to, this part, it's just going to be the end of each one. But this is the actual pattern. So it's the 3 crackle agate, then this little section, then the hematite, then the lapis lazuli, another hematite, and then this little combination. And that's the pattern. So let's go ahead and do 3 more of these the crackle agate. Okay, let's put our little spacer bead little section here. And then another round that starts off with the hematite and then the lapis lazulis. So it's 3 of those, and then another hematite. Then of course our little spacer. Okay, now from here we are going to put on 4 of those triangle beads. I know 3s are a little bit better for the eye as far as in sets and stuff, but with these triangle beads, I don't know, I thought 4 looked better. Then we're going to take a, let's see, and I'm going this way. So we're going to take one of those spacer beads that looks like the tulip, and pay attention to the way that it's going. So I'm facing it that direction, because I want the bottom part to be facing this big, this was one of our big, I forgot what it was called here. Let me find it. I don't have my little bag right here. I forgot what that's called. I'll just put it in here. But it was the, I believe it was also the agate, the crackle agate. But that's going to be our center, our focal piece. So let's go ahead and slide that on. And then we're going to put on another tulip, but we're going to face it so they are like that. Then 4 of those triangles. Okay, so then we're going to look at our pattern here, and all we're going to do is just go, we're going to mirror that pattern. So after going this direction, after the 4 triangles, we've got our little spacer concoction there. So let's go ahead and put one of those on there. And then you'll see next, it's the hematite with the 3 lapis lazulis. So that's what we're going to do next. And I don't really mind this being pink. I mean, you're going to see it some, like, through the triangle beads and the little bicones, but it almost makes it look like a purplish because the pink's mixing in with that blue. But if you don't like it, then use just silver tiger tail. And we're just going to follow the pattern till the end. So now we're on these crackle agates, 3 of them. When you know what you're doing, it goes pretty quick. It's the trying to figure out what looks good together. That's what takes a while. Okay, this is going to be our last section before we mimic this to do the top. So it's just the 3 crackle agate. I hope this is enough tiger tail. We'll see, won't we? I thought it was. Okay, so we're doing one of the bicone, the bicones and that sapphire, then a tulip, then another bicone, and let it sit right inside that tulip there, like that. Come on, buddy, get on down there. Then 4 of the triangles. Ooh, this is going to be close. And end it with the agate. Okay, yeah, that's close. Now we are going to put on a clamshell. And this is what our clamshell looks like. If you've not heard me say it, I laugh. I say it looks like Captain Hook's hand to me. But it's the little clamshell, and there's an opening there where these two come together at. That's where you want your string to come up through. So, very carefully put our clamshell, making sure that it's going right in the middle. Maybe. Okay. Now let's put our crimp tube on and let it go all the way down as far as it'll go. And you want it to go inside the mouth of that clamshell. Now, I don't know how well this is going to show, but I'm going in with these really small needle nose, and I'm crimping it off. There it goes. Okay. Well, how the heck did that just happen? Well, somehow or another, I've let that slide off. Let me get another crimp tube out. The hardest part is trying to fold it back over after you do your first crimp, and then you're trying to fold it back over. That is the hard part. Hopefully that's good enough. Let's close it off here and see. Because I can always go and clip that off. Okay, I'll give it a tug. Yeah, it seems like it's holding on this time. Let me give this other end a tug. Okay, I think that's holding on. So let's go ahead and clip it off. Off that little tail. Okay, make sure this is closed good. There we go. And then you just put however you want to end it. If you want to do, let's see, I can't remember what kit this come with, but I think it'd be pretty with it. So let's get some Jumprings. Well, I guess I could close it down first, huh? You take your needle nose pliers, just like with the Jumpring, to close it on down, like that. And see, it's closed off now. So we'll put our Jumpring on here. See, that's the front. I think this will go on this side, since I'm right-handed. So before I roll this one down, well, I have to open it anyway, so never mind. So let's go ahead and roll this one on down. And close her off. And that just slides in like that. Isn't that pretty? Now, I'm going to measure and see how it fits on me because I've not done that yet. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's going to come right where I would like it to. Yeah, I'm still in my gown. But this is where it comes at to me, and I'll measure it to see exactly how long it is. But that's about where I like my necklaces to come to. So it's about 10 inches from 11, sorry. It's about 11 inches from the clasp all the way to the tip. It's about 11 inches, so that's pretty good size, I think. Okay, I think I'm going to make a bracelet pretty similar to the necklace. I'm doing it, hopefully anyway, with stretch string. You know, I like stretch string, but I like these type bracelets better because they're just easier to put on. So I cut off roughly around 10 inches or 26, 27 centimeters. You always want to pre-stretch your stretchy cord when you're doing a stretch bracelet. Okay. So let's close this off first of all. Okay. So we're going to start off with that sapphire. And then one of those flower spacer beads, and then another sapphire. And it's this almost the same pattern as the necklace I just done. Then we're going to do the hematite, 3 lapis lazulis, then the hematite, there 3 little spacer, that little section, then the 3 crackle agate, our little spacer section, okay, and then we're going to do one of these. I believe it's called a peacock. Yeah, it was the crystal faceted oval bead in peacock blue. We'll do another spacer section. That's all I know to call it. Without calling it. There are 3 names. Get on there. Then the crackle agate. And the little spacer section with the sapphire bicone, the little flower spacer bead. Then the hematite, the 3 blueberries. Lapis lazuli is what it's actually called. And the hematite. And then when it comes around, it will have that spacer section separating it also. Well, I just realized what I've done. I don't guess it matters. But I put that section, these 2 sections are at the top and these 2 are at the bottom after I've brought it back around. But really, it's up to you. If you want to alternate it like I did the necklace, do I want to fight with that and alternate it, or do I like that? Yeah, I guess I'll fight with it, and sorry about that. Now, again, you've seen both ways, so you can either see when it's apart, I did alternate it, but when it's back together, it's not. It's Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and do it, and then if I don't like it, then I'll just redo it again. But at least you can see both ways, and you can see what you like better. Yeah. Oh, oops. I forgot that hematite. Okay, now let's see what it looks like when it's brought together. Doesn't look a whole lot different, does it? But yeah, I think we'll stick with that. Let me see. Okay, it's a little loose, but usually after I think they're loose and then I tie them up, they get a lot tighter. So let's go, and you're going to bring it over like you're tying a shoe lace. Make sure it's tight. Then go around like you're getting ready to do another knot, and then do one more time. That's what they call a surgeon's knot. And I like to go back on this side. You don't have to. Makes me feel better though. And then just gently bring it down. Give it a tug. And you can go back and do it one more time if you would like. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get that knot to go hide in the bead. A lot of times you can, but no. So I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time then. And just tie that knot on down. Okay. Then I'll come back in a little bit and put some glue right there at that knot. But it's at the bottom, so you're not really going to see it. And then we'll clip off the ends there after I glue it down. And let's see, I thought about a dangle, but now I'm thinking, do I really want a dangle or not? Let's get out a head pin. I think I want a head pin. Okay, this is silver head pin. We're going to put it in one of those tulips that come in the kit. It was the glass tulip beads in violet blue. And let's try to do a wrapped loop. let's clip off the tail. And squeeze off any parts that's poking out. Okay, straighten it up. Now, let me get a jump ring. I'll see if I think that's too big or not. That's probably a... it's a little over, it's probably about a 6 millimeter, maybe 7. So I'm also taking one of those, the flower charms. It was the lotus flower charms. So I'm going to put one of those on here. And the little tulip that I just done. I don't know. What do you think? Yay, nay? Would it look better in the back? Let me put it on and show you. I think it's pretty. Let me try the other hand. That way you can look at it. Well, it's still to the side, ain't it? I think I like the little dangle. Okay, so I will glue this and clip the tails off, and then we're done. But before I do that, I made some earrings, which I know I'm not real happy with them. I would have to redo them all. That I think needs some more beads in it. That just needs shaped a little better, and possibly some more beads up here, and then definitely not the length of... I wrapped way too much wire. I don't like it that tall. And then there was this one, which I just did kind of a messy wrap, and then I forgot to put that on. But there's that one. So which one do you like? All of them? Do you like... So there's the necklace, and here's the bracelet. Tell me if you like... That would be number 1. That would be number 2. That would be number 3. Tell me which one you like. If you like all of them, put 1, 2, 3. If you only like, you know, one of them, just put whatever. If you like none of them, tell me none. That way I know what, you know, what you think. So let me know what you think on that. And like I said, we'll put some glue on that and clip off the ends, and that's it. And once you tell me which one of these you like, you kind of vote on it, then I may come back and, well, I'm not may, I will. I'll come back and I'll make whichever one that got the most votes. I almost think I like that one the best, but I like these also. So I don't really know which one I like the best. It's just, like I said, I need to tweak it a little bit. So anyway, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And go check them out. This is Bargain Bead Box. I will have the link in my description box down below. And just click on that link and go check them out. You will not be disappointed, I do not think. And they are, if you have never heard the spiel here, they are a curated beadbox company. They are out of Tennessee. Real good people. And you just can go and get... I will also link the unboxing video on here, so you can get a better idea and better view possibly of some of these that come in the box. But it's like, might as well say, I round up, you know, a few cents to like $23 a month. And this month in particular, I think it was like $89 or roughly around there was the retail value, but yet we got it for $23, and that's including the taxes and the shipping. So, I mean, you can't beat it. So I'll leave their link down below. Go check them out, and I will hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, you may want to check out my previous video or my previous series. Talk to you soon.